Good morning, Guardians. TBL here, and yesterday during the weekly update, Bungie announced that they would be talking about what's coming next in the world of Destiny. They told us that today we would be hearing more about the roadmap moving forward and even a little bit about Destiny 2. And today, they delivered and we got a new blog post titled The Road Ahead, talking about the roadmap for the last content release for Destiny 1 and where we'll be moving to in Destiny 2. The last bit of expansion for Destiny 1 is going to be titled The Age of Triumph, and we're going to be getting our first official reveal of it next week, Wednesday, March 8th. That's right, it's coming soon. This is incredibly exciting, and in this video, we're going to be going over everything that blog post talked about. Starting off by reading it verbatim for everyone's understanding. Let's go ahead and get in. From the Destiny dev team, they say, "Hey everyone. We're planning to reveal the final live event for the Destiny 1 era next Wednesday. We're calling it Age of Triumph, and we intend for it to be a fun and memorable celebration that will bring the first major chapter of our Destiny adventure to a fitting close. We'll look back upon the 3 incredible years we've shared as a community and look ahead to some final challenges and rewards that await you in the weeks ahead. But first, we want to answer some important questions you've been asking about Destiny's first full sequel. Sequels represent the start of a new adventure for every player, with new worlds to explore, new stories to tell, new powers to acquire, new loot to earn, and much, much more. This led us to a decision that would enable us to serve both the game and the player's best interests. Destiny 1 power, possessions, and Eververse-related items and currency will not carry forward. They will, however, remain accessible to you in Destiny Year 1. Right off the bat, answering a very important question that we've all had about the transition between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Will any of our stuff carry over? And I think Bungie just emphatically said no, it's going to be a completely fresh start when Destiny 2 comes around. They follow up by saying, "We know that, just like us, you've grown fond of the Guardians you've created, so we do plan to preserve your character personalization. We're going to recognize the dedication and passion you've shown for this world, specifically the class, race, gender, face, hair, and marking selections for all characters that have achieved level 20 and completed the Black Garden story mission will carry forward. We also plan to award those veteran accounts with honors that reflect your Destiny 1 accomplishments." We believe that this is the best path forward. It allows us to introduce the major advancements and improvements that all of us expect from a sequel, ensuring it will be the best game we can create, unencumbered by the past. We're looking forward to sharing more details with you later this year for how we will honor your legacy in the future. Now, that particular line right there about Bungie wanting to ensure that they create the best game that they can unencumbered by the past makes me feel really good. Destiny very famously had a couple of issues with its architecture that made it difficult to develop for, and that's hopefully not going to be the case moving forward. Finally, they state, "Before we do that, we're going to deliver the Age of Triumph at the end of March. To show you what it's all about, we're planning a series of live stream showcases. We'll be reintroducing you to some members of the live team, and they'll be showing you the content and activity updates that we've been working on. The dates and times are listed below." And then from there, they go on to talk about the dates. Again, we're going to be getting our very first look at the Age of Triumph next Wednesday, March 8th. And I don't want to get too excited here, but they follow that date up with a picture of a Minotaur, a Praetorian it looks like, standing in front of what appears to be the entrance to the Vault of Glass. Very much indicating that we might be getting a return of some retro raids. Something that has been long speculated by the community and has been really at the top of my want list for the longest time. Now after that, we've got the Age of Triumph weekly rituals. This is going to be getting a reveal on Wednesday, March 15th, so a week after March 8th. And the picture underneath this one is rather interesting. It shows the icons for several game modes, including the Crucible, the Daily Story Mission, the weekly Heroic Strike playlist, the weekly Nightfall, what looks to be a House of Judgment emblem, and finally, a raid symbol. So whatever these Age of Triumph weekly rituals are, they have something to do with all of those changing playlists. And I gotta say, that has got me super duper excited. Alright, and finally, we've got a look at the Age of Triumph Sandbox update. This live stream is going to be coming on Wednesday, March 22nd. Again, a week after the March 15th weekly ritual stream. Meaning we're going to have a very busy 3 weeks moving forward. We're going to have 3 weeks of live stream events from Bungie explaining everything about the Age of Triumph and what exactly it means for Destiny 1 and how it's going to push our characters and our stories forward towards Destiny 2. This is some super exciting stuff. And I really cannot wait to learn more about what Bungie's got in store. Again, we've got nothing concrete, but it looks very much like we're at least getting the Vault of Glass back in a revamped form. I just personally think there's way too many hints in there pointing at that for it not to be a thing that's going to happen. Which has got me psyched. Can I get my Year 3 Fatebringer? Can I get my Year 3 Vex Mythic Last? Will we finally get the return of the Pocket Infinity? The one exotic Bungie's been ignoring far longer than every other. Oh man, either way, it's some very exciting stuff, and that, Guardians, is pretty much everything we know about the Age of Triumph right now. Again, the very first live stream is going to be starting next week, Wednesday, March 8th. That's when we'll be getting the reveal of the Age of Triumph and the full roadmap for Destiny 1 moving forward. But alright, be sure to let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are you excited for the Age of Triumph? Are you just psyched to learn more about Destiny 2? Looks like we'll be getting a lot of information about all of that coming very, very soon. But alright, I'm out for now. As always, I am TheBlackLink. You Guardians, stay frosty.